You know they can all hear you.
I know they are. Don't talk to me like I'm that sugar old canter on 57th Street who keeps confusing the laundromat for a spiritual advisor's office. And I've been to all the dinners, too. And all the gallery openings and all the book launches with you and Becky over the last who knows how many years. And why do books need to be launched anyway? I don't get it. They're books. They get published, they get put on shelves in bookstores and the stores.
Morty, listen to yourself. Hmm? You know, you've had plenty of time to voice your concern.
Look, all I'm saying is that they're books, not rockets. Rockets get launched, and for good reason, but books are stationary. They're supposed to stay here, not get launched.
Slow down. Rockets don't matter right now. Books don't matter either. The only thing that matters today is the fact that our Becky is marrying Tyler. And that we are here to support her choice, not yours. Okay? Things don't work the way they did when we were married. I mean, look, the world has changed. Things have changed. And we just have to go along with it.
I don't like it, Sylvia. It fills me with dread. Do I deserve to sit on Spilkes?
No.
I have nightmares about it, and I wake up lately with my heart thumping and a sense of impending doom.
I know, Tatale. Pass me the cream.
And now, instead of seeing her marrying into a nice Jewish family, we get to watch her join the traveling show. What am I supposed to do?
Now, Morty, you don't say a word tonight, and especially tomorrow. No. Not a peep. We are here to support Becky, regardless of what Tyler does for a living.
But you would think that after all the years of Hebrew school and the birthright trip to Israel, I would have been fine if he came from that flaky Reconstructionist shul on the west side.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, lots of nice doctors and lawyers there. None of this would have happened if we'd moved to Boston when we had the chance.
You shush with the Boston. You never really wanted to go to Boston. You would have hated it there. Boston is full of Democrats.
Good evening, everyone. Hello. If you will indulge me just for a moment, Gina and I would like to thank everyone for joining us on the eve of Tyler and Becky's wedding. You know, when I look at these two beautiful people, I think back to when Tyler first introduced us to Becky 3 years ago. She was so quiet and shy. I wasn't sure she'd last in a rowdy family like ours. But once we got to know her, we could see why Tyler fell in love with her and why they fit so well together. And now it's hard to imagine our family without her. And tomorrow, she will officially become a Ferris. Now, I don't want to hold up the rest of the celebration. So I'll wind up with just a little bit of advice for Tyler and Becky. Every day, when you each wake up, make a promise to yourselves that today you will be the very best spouses you could be. And may your marriage be blessed.
Amen. Mazel tov.
Life advice they're giving her now. As if we're incapable of telling her what to do ourselves.
It's just a speech, Morty. Calm down. Calm down. You know, your blood pressure, it's gonna go through the roof, and I don't want to have to spoil everything by having to take you to the hospital. Stay good. Morty.
I know it's not traditionally my turn to speak on these occasions, but I really want to thank you, Joel and Gina, for your hospitality tonight. You've been great hosts to our family, and I appreciate it. Our Becky is precious to us, too. She's our only daughter, and we had great hopes for her. Our family has suffered many hardships going all the way back to the Russian Empire. More than once, we could have been erased from the surface of the earth. The Holocaust wasn't fun either, let me tell you. And when my parents arrived in America after the war, they didn't have shoes for all of us. We were so poor. For every trial and challenge, one thing remained constant. One thing that time couldn't erase, that kept our family together. This here, Becky, is your great-grandmother Meriv's wedding band. Been a family heirloom since the 19th century. Passed down as a reminder of who we are and where we come from. Since your grandmother Daphne had only sons, it came to me before she passed. Your mother and I had planned to give it to you tomorrow and to ask you to wear it on your wedding day. But given the circumstances and what we've seen tonight, what I've seen tonight, I've changed my mind. And I've decided you're not going to have the ring tomorrow before you tie your life to Tyler's, your artist friend. Not tomorrow, and not ever, as a matter of fact. This heirloom is too important and too meaningful to be given to the first female in our family to marry a Gentile.
What?
So I'm keeping it. And I'm going to safeguard it the same way your great-grandmother Meriv did when she escaped the pogroms. I cannot let this ring be disrespected, and so I'm going to do the only thing I can.
Spit it out, Morty. Spit it out.
Dad!
Spit it out.
Dad!
Give him a piece of bread.
No, that'll kill him. Just relax, Dad. We're going to help you.
Oh, a doctor! A doctor! Somebody please, a doctor!
Try to spit it out. See if you can bring it back up.
Oh, it's too far down, Morty. Morty, try and swallow it. Your dad's pretty regular. I'm sure it'll come out before the wedding tomorrow.
Maybe the diamond is stuck in his throat and it won't slide down.
That little thing, it's no bigger than a carrot. I'm sure that's not the issue.
He needs help, Mom. What do we do?
You decided to marry a writer? There's not much use for novellas now, is there?
Mom, what do we do?
This man is choking. Help me get him up.
What?
Okay, sir, I've got you. Okay, here we go. One more. Okay, one more.
Oh!
Very good. Okay, sir, just breathe. Stay calm. Come on over here. Nice and slow, nice and slow. I've got you. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Sweetheart.
That's it. Open the shirt and loosen the tie.
You just saved my dad's life.
Should we call an ambulance?
Well, if it helps, I am a cardiologist, but I think he'll be fine.
He's a cardiologist. Her prayers have been answered.
I'm not sure. Are you here with anyone?
Mom!
That's all right. I'm just here for a casual dinner with my partner.
Oh, what do you mean, partner? I mean, I don't see a ring on your finger.
Mom!
What? He did say casual. Are you married?
Mr. Shapiro.
It's okay, Tyler. Don't worry, so. Are you married? I mean...
No, not yet.
He's not married. This is the best day of my life.
He's right, Becky. Maybe you can do better after all.
Becky?
Everything's fine, honey. Let me handle this.
Why don't you just take a few days to, reconsider your options? I mean, your father just practically died. He's gonna need a couple of days to get back on his feet.
Nonsense. I feel great.
What are they reconsidering?
And listen, folks, you obviously need a moment to talk some things out. I'm just gonna get back to my table if you don't mind. And smaller bites, sir. Take only what you can chew.
You just saved my life, young man. You can't go. You have to stay. We have lots to talk about.
That's not really how these things work.
We're family now. Our destinies are forever joined.
Are you free tomorrow?
I am so sorry. Please don't listen to them.
That's fine. I just need to get back to...
Just join us tonight. We'll get the server to bring an extra chair.
This is my wedding rehearsal dinner, Dad. We're not going to invite any more prospective husbands you fall in love with.
Becky, he's a cardiologist. This man knows everything there is about hearts. What better party for long-lasting love?
Okay, I really have to go.
Just let me know how I can repay you.
You can start by letting go of my arm, sir.
Anything at all.
Let the man go, Dad. He said he's with someone. A very pretty lady, I'm sure, who's very lucky to be with a man with such good taste and impeccable skin and wardrobe.
But he also said he's not married.
It doesn't matter, he's not single. What am I saying? I'm not single.
Our Becky is an architect, you know. She works on some of those new buildings going up in Brooklyn. Very luxurious, like a palace.
I only drew the elevator shafts in those buildings, Dad. Stop trying to oversell me to everyone.
Elevator shafts, and you think that's not important? Every person in those buildings is going to use the elevators. And who are they going to be thankful for? They're going to be thanking you every day for those elevators. And you think that's not a big deal?
No, they won't, Dad. People don't know who drew the elevator shafts in their building. In fact, nobody cares until the elevators break down, and then they blame the anonymous architect who's responsible for the terrible design.
They seem to be talking about elevators.
Is there something wrong with the venue tomorrow? Is that what they're reconsidering?
People take elevators to work, to buy food, to visit family and friends. That's important. Remove elevators from New York City buildings. What do you have?
Ryan, can we leave now? Let's have coffee at home.
Sounds amazing, actually.
Is this your...
Partner, yes. Not married, but in a very stable relationship.
Oh.
Oh.
Time to let go of Ryan, Dad. He'd like to be on his way now.
That would be lovely.
I am so sorry for all of this. All you wanted to do was help, and then my parents. Well, I think they're a little tense because of this whole wedding business.
Yep, no worries. I'm just glad your dad's okay. And congratulations on tomorrow. We wish you all the best. Good night.
Can we get back to this dinner already?
Cardiologist. What a shame.
And he smelled so good.
Mom!
He did. And so strong, too. Did you see when he picked me right up?
Before you say anything else, I think you two should apologize to Tyler.
Oh, well, oh, yeah. Tyler.
Dad?
I'll get the ring. Oi, no, Mama, nein. Oi, Bruch. Oi. Zena. Oh, okay.
So, Tyler, tell me, my son, what are you working on these days? Do you know how to do the horror yet?
What's with you? Huh? You can never stop?
Hey.
Give me the ring. Mama, you okay?